It's in the game.
Best offensive line coach in the state of Mississippi.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Yo, I'm about to get a pick 6.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got out short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson forced out to his left. He'll find his tight end, that's Waller, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
It's never fun for a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Bob, shut up. It was an accident.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off.
When it gets too loud, Bob.
The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson hit, and he
Let's go. Give me that, dude.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, is going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
and Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Everson Griffin just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
I'm
no
really playing
room to
against
find to get upfield.
I like that.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
Why is he
He'll
so
be taken
slow?
down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Why is he still in the game?
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st down, Saints.
Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
It's inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 68 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Yeah, no, I didn't think he was going to.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What?
Fielded about a yard deep.
Take it out.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. That one goes for 24 yards. Jackson and the offense come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Saquon Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Okay. Good night.
Now it's Jackson. And complete to Zach Ertz. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Jackson, and the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second down, Jackson. And this is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, Jackson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
I really can't do because my game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half.
Because of the jerseys.
Don't mess it up.
I just got the
and go into
jerseys.
halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be
Almost got sacked.
incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Exactly. That's
from the
exactly what I was
36 on
thinking.
second and 10.
Like, who is that? No.
It's complete to Lockett.
Not a second, but...
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for
No,
one
like
more
2
quick play
seconds,
and then
maybe.
another
Like 2 or 3
timeout
seconds.
if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun on third down, Jackson.
That might be a touchdown. That's
Coverage
safety.
and it's intercepted.
Dang, you didn't tackle him in the end zone. It would have been a safety.
Brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters
If
down,
I would have tackled him, it would have been a
Charles
safety.
and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it.
I don't have an
A
ability on mine
one-touchdown
'cause it's only
game here as we
86.
get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set
I
to
feel like I'm
receive
about
the
to fumble on this kick
It's fielded
return.
a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive
No, it counts
started.
as well for
We have
special
seen a
teams.
lot of points here in this quarter.
You
For
get-
us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch.
No,
The
you can't
defensive
say
coordinators
that.
probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's
Not
face
really,
it, all of our
because
friends who play fantasy,
the punter one-
they're
the
enjoying
kicker
the
one
heck out
helps
of this
more.
show because
Exactly,
most of
the
them are
kicker one helps
creating
more.
and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a
Because the
premium
kicker
here.
one,
Fresh out of the
it's
locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. They go play action with Jackson.
The kicker one is all the kicks just slow down.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, my gosh.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, it's Barkley.
He's the only
one be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Let's go, that's a touchdown.
Now Jackson, that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got it.
Because it was either a
touchdown.
Because I'm not going to put spin cycle and
his second
Bucks
touchdown of the night. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A good sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
I saw people do that. That's
a fun one to watch, wasn't it?
That's about 1,800.
Seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield. Very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
I don't understand.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I almost did.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I got scared. Bro, I'm gonna Snapchat you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they almost got a pick 6. Tyler, that's a pick.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline.
I don't know why. I always just do that because for some reason I just have like.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Oh no, Jamal Adams. Run away.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well,
he only fumbled
like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people
7
out,
or 8
the back slipping out there, catching
and
the
he only
football,
fumbled once, but it wasn't
going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play.
I had told you wide
He's
open.
got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From a yard out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
So these should be easy ones up the middle, but
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
yeah, because he has
After the
3 down
touchdown,
line.
here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Like goal line.
This will be
But
taken
literally,
short.
the one time I kicked it deep, you gotta
And they're going to
kick it for a
start this
touchdown.
drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings
That's
with
a pick.
coaches and they use the term
Okay, if you would've
complementary
caught
football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't
They
happen
only
on
go
the
for
last
100K.
possession. This is a chance for them to pick
Like a
themselves
91
back
overall.
up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup
Yeah, Justin
and
Tucker
recover.
only goes for 100K.
To throw once more on
That's a
second
pick.
and 10.
Give me that pick.
Jackson
Not in
looking
bounds,
sideline, incomplete.
How was that
Evan
not a-
Ingram was the
I forced
intended
the
target,
incompletion,
and
but they
it'll bring
didn't
up
count it.
third down.
That's some cheaters.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up
Maybe
on
that
third
did count. I
down.
don't know.
Jackson,
He's gonna go to his drive route.
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Like I played against the dudes.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't
feel
fourth
like
and
it's a
inches.
fighter.
This is 4th and 14.
Playing late at night.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Let's go.
And they will not be able to hook up there.
Okay, he quit. I had 5 touchdown passes with Lamar. 72% completion percentage. Look at my stats though with Lamar. I'm correct. I don't know how I'm so good with Lamar when I almost lost. I'm only in veteran because I went down a lot. Legend. I got 20K for my quick sell. Let's freaking go. Time to spend it all on all pro packs. I know I had like 70 today. No, I'm joking. I have 50. I don't know, did I? Yeah, I spent it on an elite player pack, and then I got like 25K coins, and I spent it on an all pro pack. Okay. If I win this, I'm in the conference. And yeah. Yeah. I hope I get matched up against him again, please. That would be.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
He
And a
muffed the
short
point.
kick, taking it about the 16.
Imagine if he would have like got a touchdown off of a muff kick. That just would have been nice. I'm going to keep these going. That's what I was saying.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And an alley to run.
I mean, not.
Touchdown, Chicago. Melvin Gordon, 74 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And I lied doing that there. That's the least way to start.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
To throw his line. He completes it to Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Michael Vick taking it in as the Bears push further out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. That's good for 28 yards. On 1st down, Jackson steps away. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson rolling to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
And the Saints, 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 25 on second down, Luck. Now he's flushed out right. Completes it to Hardman. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. A shotgun snap for Luck. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Luck. Dancing to his left. Caught by Jones. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. Gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Luck. Forced out to his... And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by... And now look at him go. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley, 78 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. Out of the gun, Luck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Julio Jones there to make the grab as the Bears push further out in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. At their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half. Complete to Jones.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Luck now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, box drop.
Here's Lott. They'll roll him out right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Hope. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Luck going to keep it on the sneak. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Luck on the sneak, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Andrew Luck, as the first half is winding down, as the Bears push further out in front. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Giving me pity.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Yeah. Are you like, why do you want to move him? Why are you clapping?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, he's going to loft one deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that will get him one closer.
I can't do it. Mine is 6.5.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Do you actually measure it? My friends measure it. Like Landon and all them, they measure it. They're weird. Why do you measure it? A ruler? Oh my gosh, dude. He's experiencing network connection issues, so he might just have to quit. Because his network is too bad. Imagine if he gets the three delay games thing. Imagine if he gets, I think he's about to get the 3 delayed games thing.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, it's Love. Flush to his right.
He really didn't
It's
come
complete
back.
to
Like,
Jones.
that much respect that you won't come
That's
back.
it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
53 yards.
Plenty more
How
to
do you
see
stop a corner
after the
out?
break.
Please don't.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles
he's running
Davis. I'm
mesh with
Brandon
the corner
Gordon
out
getting
and
set for
drives.
quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
But he's been doing that too. So.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second
If I
half.
get enough time to throw
Pretty
the
big
ball, this is a
deficit, though. We'll
touchdown.
see what adjustments were
Whoa,
made in that
that
locker
was
room.
so
And I
inaccurate.
never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Oh, frick. Aaron Donald, get out of my way.
Eluding the pressure right. And
I just
he'll get
outran
this up
Darius
past
Slay
the
from my
25
Jackson.
before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid
That
gain of
should
7 yards that time as he
This is actually
scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Being chased out left.
Right there, right there. Let's go,
This is
dude. I
caught.
almost
It's
went pick.
Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is clutch.
That pickup
You
goes
got
for
them, Cooks.
25. What a flip of the script. from 4th down to 1st. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Stop. Oh, why?
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh, that's a touchdown. I had a touchdown, but I got sacked in the
They sack him
beyond.
back at the 42. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Why you hit me from behind?
Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
I just get
and for the
picked.
3rd
It
time
should've been a
tonight, he's
touchdown.
intercepted.
I had it
Darius
deep,
Slay
but
with a pick. And they have the
I
football
threw
and will
a
take
lob.
over
I
at
threw a
the
bullet pass there.
24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Luck now.
No, I've been
Pretty
having him
remarkable.
in the
14
cloud
of
flat,
15 through the air.
Like, I've had one of my corners in the cloud flat.
First and
He's
10
still
here. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
You know what?
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about
I'm
him.
running cover for a
They
drop.
certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really like.
It didn't work.
The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's
Dude,
in the air,
literally
it's
nothing
his
worked.
and only his.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to
did cover
improve on
4
that
drops,
as he's
and it
got a
didn't
first
work.
and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. They go back to Gordon here on first down.
It's not an out route.
This
It's a
will leave him
corner.
a yard short. Nice
No, it's
pickup of
not.
9 yards on first down.
And now he's about to score a touchdown.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon.
I
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have
Now
on
he
this game.
stopped.
They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like
Wait,
body
what?
blows in boxing.
How did you
Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
None of his girlfriends.
Now Luck
So we
got
both-
his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. George Kittle there to make the grab as the Bears push further out in front. Throwing his Luck. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
But they tried to get two,
Identify.
and
I'm
ended
not
up getting
going to
none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively.
I'm not
They
going to
were ready. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good
Shut
return
up.
here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They can't hear you because you took the setting off, buddy. Oh my gosh, dude. So they could hear you.
The
as soon
Saints
as I got
offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
I
totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's celebrating. He celebrated in the middle of the field.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Because he knows he's going to win.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Hey, defense, let's go! Pick it up.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now Love. Flush, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Aren't you getting your hair done again? I quit the game, by the way. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, 100 solo tackles. Get like 10, 20, 10, 10. 90 for... I'm taking the midfield always. Lamar. Wow. This pack was stacked. Okay. Well, time to see if they go for anything. And the Ron Payne is the only new one. So, yeah. I'm guessing they don't go in. I know Sean Lee goes for nothing. Yeah. Let me just click on him. 15 training. I got muscles like Superman trainer. Nice water, first got the pattern, then a ladder. Dang, it's 70 speed. 70 agility. Jumping out the races, oh, I'm really cheap. Green cauliflowers. How many 90s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, wait, oh, 13. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Oof, my voice. I can't talk. So, star. Damn, I'm getting back up to where I used to do more. I got to there. I got to MVP. Highest.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. Man open. It's Moss, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the...
There goes Mark Ingram. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Mark Ingram, 55 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 61 yards that time on the ground. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now. It's Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be... He's got him in! Complete! And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for L.A. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. And let's get this.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's got it. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of you.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 77 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Going for the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley, 38 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Ingram. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
You're back?
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Finds his tight end, Ingram. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
I mean, there's no one swinging in there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Jackson being chased out left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. The end result, 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Hey.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I can't wait for the move.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. Shreds the tackle, and he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm running Tampa too because I know he's going to try some peaky multiple routes. QB spy. He's going to do some out routes.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
He did an out route and he got it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Jackson now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson flushed out right. He'll let this go for the... And will be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even. And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed that coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 1st half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings. And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
I didn't
change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Throwing is Jackson.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Okay,
I got hit into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I wonder why unstoppable forces don't allow 10 yards.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Because if it's 10 yards, I mean, literally, they could run for the 1st down and just, you're out of the game.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, he did that route.
Looking deep
That's a pick.
downfield.
That's a pick.
Looks to throw, fires
Zone.
right side.
Zone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Earl Thomas.
The
Why did I say
coverage
zone?
too good there. The
Probably 'cause I
contact
don't
popped the
even-
ball
probably
free, and
'cause I
it's
was about to
fourth
say
down.
zone for some reason.
They'll break the huddle here and
Even
go
though I
for
don't
it. This
have
is
the
fourth
mark of any of my
down.
players. I don't get missing because of me. You don't get missing because of your hate me.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Bro,
They'll have a
literally,
first down past the 40.
Evan Ingram
And
just broke two of
finally
my
brought
plays
down at the
over.
38.
Why should he
The fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3
I should've
yards,
been
maybe
chapter 2 if I
10.
knew
Not
he was
there.
gonna
What a
say that.
huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I should put him on a vertical hook.
We gotta get the ball, D. Get the
Yeah,
ball.
hook. Vertical hook.
Mike,
Actually,
check, 59.
On first and 10, it's
Wait,
Jackson.
now running man coverage game. Let's go!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Melvin Ingram is in the
Melvin
zone,
Ingram
boy.
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Got
I'm
there,
done.
it's Randy Moss.
I'm absolutely done with this
And
game.
they will
Lamar
eventually
Jackson
get
is
him
doing
down,
no
but he's
pass.
inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there, a
Do you
big
think
one.
he could do that in
Well,
real
make
life?
that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
2K.
Only a yard that
Like
time,
Ronnie
second
2K
and
is
goal.
responsible for everything.
From the
you do.
2 now, second and goal.
2K, I know she goes. So it's like, dude, why you do this? Why you do that? Why?
Jackson now.
Damn it. I do. You throw the ball. I'm about to.
To the goal line, but it's
Surprise.
incomplete.
Oh, I like
He
that
threw the
right
ball
there.
away.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that,
Bro, I'm literally
frankly,
on
I
a
think it was the
video.
only play.
This is
Yeah,
like
got outside of the
playing over and
pocket,
over again
realized he
on
had
this
nothing,
show. So I'm
just
giving
chucked
you
it
a
free.
video.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check, 59.
Probably played that a bunch of times.
Third and goal, Jackson.
Yes.
Jackson
Give me that
hit and
sack.
lost the football.
Oh my gosh, he just got
He lost
punched
the
in
football.
the face, mouth area.
So they
I have
escape,
7
so to speak,
sacks.
maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity
Freaking
missed.
his
It
stick to what's
definitely
it called?
was, because that's all
Imagine
defense is talking
if
about.
Tyler Lockett,
Getting
like,
the
got a
football
pick.
and either advancing it the other way or just
Wait, you
getting
know what?
possession and turning it
Justin.
over to their offense.
Justin.
Opportunity.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darren Waller, 45 yards. And once again,
Last game period.
out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Let's go, baby.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Willis. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter.
There goes Mark Ingram. He's at the 50. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 57 yards on the ground.
Oh wait, I can check the score of the game because it ended.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Jackson operating from the gun. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. That one goes for 24 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Dang, four minutes.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
So why is Melvin Gordon not starting? No, he is. I said receiving yards. I said Austin Hackler had 108 receiving yards.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I wonder who's going to get the team of the week.
This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Can't be Redskins play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I just
can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark.
Now Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Oh, wait,
Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
I wasn't even looking at the time. Oh my God.
Back to throw.
I can't even see the time. Yeah, I feel a pick.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially soak this one away. They'll run here with Ingram. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Usually that way, so I don't know how.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run it in with Brown, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll give it here to Brown, and he will get it.
This is a rookie, obviously. I just quit.